Hey, what's up? So you're interested in studying abroad in the UK as an international student and you're considering taking student loans. In today's video, I'll share with you a couple of student loan options for you as an international student without a co-signer interested in studying in the UK. And I bet you haven't heard about one of these options. Or if you don't have a co-signer interested in the UK, you're an international student, you're not from any of the EU, European countries and all of that, then you have two big options that I know of. If you know any other options, just let me know in the comments and I'll do a bit more research about those. So first option, and probably the biggest option that you have, is Prodigy Finance. And I've talked a lot about Prodigy Finance on this channel. I'll link some videos in the description where I even pulled up my laptop and I showed you how to apply. It's pretty easy. If you're interested in studying in the UK, you should definitely get on their website. I always have Prodigy Finance's link in my description, so you can easily get on that page and apply. So definitely explore Prodigy Finance. I don't want to spend so much time on Prodigy Finance today. I am more excited about the second option. Now, the second option is Lendwise. I'm going to share with you a couple of important information about Lendwise, how it works and all of that. I'll share that right now, but before I get to that, just know that Lendwise did not sponsor this video. It's just me sharing what I know. All right, let's get into it. So I did a bit of digging into Lendwise and all of that, and I found some important information I think I should share. So first thing is, Lendwise, primarily they fund your tuition, not any other thing. So they fund your tuition, not necessarily living expenses. But when I was checking on their website and online and all over the place, I learned they can also fund your living expenses, but a small fraction of that. But the big thing for you to note is, like the other loan options that I share on this channel, Lendwise will send the funds to your school directly. They are not sending you anything. Then your school, like I have explained a couple of times in previous videos, Lendwise will send the funds to your school, and then your school takes out the tuition and whatever fees you're owing, and they send you whatever balance is left. So let's say for that semester, Lendwise sends the school £50,000, and your tuition, even though that's crazy, but your tuition for that semester was £40,000. The school take their tuition and fees and then send you the £10,000. So second thing I want to share about Lendwise is you do not need a co-signer to apply or to get the Lendwise loan. So I am so excited about that. You guys don't, like, you probably know how difficult it is for international students to get loans without having co-signers. So when I saw this one, I was like, yes. So for Lendwise, go ahead, go around their website. I'm going to put a link in the description again. They did not fund or they did not sponsor this video in any way. So just click those links and check them out. You don't need a co-signer. So another thing about Lendwise is, or that I found, is most of their borrowers today, as at the time I'm recording this video, most of their borrowers are students that are doing grad programs. So I didn't quite see a lot of information about them sponsoring students that are going in for undergrad degrees. So I just wanted to share that with you. So just know that it's today primarily, they mostly, so I'm choosing my words carefully, they mostly fund students that are interested in doing a master's, PhD, going to business school and all of that. And another thing I saw is that if you are applying as an international student that is not from anywhere around the EU, you will need to provide a credit score or credit report from your official reporting agency from your country. So I'm Nigerian, you guys already know, and if you are a Nigerian like me, you can basically go to CRC, is it .com? I don't remember, but I'll put their link in the description. But CRC is the kind of biggest credit bureau in Lagos or in Nigeria, and you can get a free credit report from them. So you will need this to apply to Lendwise. Okay, one more thing I want to share about Lendwise is if you borrow from Lendwise, you have a grace period, and I've talked about this a lot on this channel. For the other loan providers that I've mentioned on this channel, there is that concept of a grace period for many of them. So essentially what that means is, let's say you start studying today and you have a Lendwise student loan. You don't have to start repaying the loan until after you graduate. That's, say you graduate July 2024, you get a generally they mentioned that you get a 5 or 6 month grace period after graduation. So what that means is you don't have to pay. I mean, if you get some money, the Lord blesses you, you know, God is great. The Lord blesses you and you get some money, you can start paying early. There's no penalty for paying early for Lendwise, but you don't have to repay until 6 months after graduation. Now, one of the big questions that I always hear when I say this is, many people ask me, do I incur interest? Even though I'm not paying till I graduate, do I still incur interest during that period? And the answer is yes. They will charge you some interest even while you're studying. So if you take a loan of $50,000 or £50,000 in this case, by the time you graduate, it will not be £50,000. It will be more than that, just that you don't need to start repaying until 6 months after graduation. Okay, that's it for today's video. I just thought I should share this quickly. Let me know if you have any other questions related to taking student loans anywhere in the world. Today I just focused on the UK, but ask me any questions about loans in the comments. Like, you know, I took student loans for my MBA in the United States, so I'm always happy to talk to you about my experience and share what I know about student loans. So keep those questions coming, and I'll see you in the next one.